to the usability of the website and evaluated them that way, and then tallied up the scores and came up with the 7 biggest offenders, the 7 most, what we call the 7 deadliest sins of library website design.
Yeah, and I mean, libraries are notorious for having absolutely horrendous front ends to these very, very expensive databases and all these catalogs and things. So one of our primary goals was to take a look at those front ends and see how are they really serving people? Are they usable for people? So, like Paige said, we identified the major usability issues that are available in most academic, school, there was public,
Special.
government, special, all of those different types of library websites. We evaluated and discovered the most frequently occurring usability errors and then reported on those so that libraries have a better chance of correcting them.
Okay. Can you tell me, like, what are some of the biggest and most serious that you saw?
Well, I think one of our major ones, might have been the first biggest offender, was having just too much clutter on the homepage. You know, you can't tell where to look, you're not sure what you're looking at. Another one was using library jargon that the typical patron is not going to understand.
Another big one was usability issues for people with disabilities. Are they really catering their websites to people that have disabilities when using online resources? And we found that libraries were not on a large scale. They just weren't. They were ignoring that whole user group, and that is, well, it's just offensive.
Okay. Anything that maybe surprised you in your findings that you didn't expect to see?
The proliferation of animated GIFs.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, so like the little running dog, yeah, it's still up there since the 1980s.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean things like that they'll just stick on animation or video or whatever just because they can, and it just makes it even harder to navigate the page.
After having evaluated a lot of different websites, I really get the impression that a lot of library websites are created by people that kind of know some HTML as a hobby, and they got suckered into the job. And I really think that this shows that libraries on a whole need to take more of an initiative to get people that are professionally trained to do websites, get them in there, get them dedicated to our online spaces so that we can improve them.
Okay. Great, that actually answered my next question. So is there anything else that you'd like to add?
We had a great time. We learned a lot. The program as a whole was really good, and I think we had good team members, so it was really rewarding. I'm really glad I signed up for it.
Okay.
I concur.
Great.